Here, 10 parts of a piece been divided equally amongst 5 people. Each person gets 2 parts. So this is the practical example of division. In mathematics, same thing is written as 10 divided by 5 or 10 divided into 5 parts, either this way or that way or this way. When we divide 10 into 5 parts, we find a multiple of 5 which results in 10. So 5 twos are 10 gives us the equal division and remaining parts are 0. This is called remainder, this is dividend, this is called quotient, and this is called divisor. Another example of division is dividing 321 into 2 equal parts. We result in a part having 160.5. Now how do we do this? We first find a multiple of 2 which will result in cancelling out 3, but we have to satisfy ourselves with 1 since 2 twos will be 4 greater than 3, so we will exceed the amount of available parts. So we get 2 ones are 2, subtract and get the remainder 1. From the dividend part, we drop down 2 because 1 is too less to be divided into 2 parts equally, and we already have something in the dividend, so we drop it down and divide it into again 2 parts by using the multiple 6. So 2 6 are 12. 6 parts of 12, I'm sorry, 6 is one part of 12. Adding 2 parts of 6 will result in 12 itself. So continuing with the division, we subtract this out, get the remainder 0. Again, we still are left with the dividend. We drop it down and operate this carefully. Note that we have to operate on all parts. So we divide this dividend by the divisor using a 0. 2 zeros are 0. Because 2 ones are 2 would be greater than this, we could not pull out parts. We will not be able to pull out parts from 1. So this results in a 1 after subtraction. Now we don't have any dividend remaining. Everything has been operated on, and now the remainder remains 1. To further divide it, we can divide by splitting it into 2. So we use a point, the decimal point, and then we are capable of attaching a 0 because of this point. And now we divide again this whole number 10 with the multiple 5 of 2. 2 5s are 10, and subtracting this results in a remainder 0. So this is the complete division of 3 to 1. Remember, we have to divide all these things. I mean, we have to operate on all these things via the divisor. That's why we did this. And further, when we are left with the result of subtraction and no more division is possible, then we can apply a decimal point and further divide the smaller numbers smaller than the divisors by splitting this into 2 parts. So 0.5 is a split of 1, which is half of 1. Thank you for viewing. Any questions, I would be very happy to answer.